LeBaron from Albion, New York. He's sharing the gospel message, one cup of coffee at a time.
Good morning. Welcome to this episode of Refill with Randy. Grab your favorite cup, fill it up. Let's start this day right together. Well, good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. It's good to be back with you after a couple of weeks here with the holidays. So actually, Happy New Year as well. It's 2022. And you may have noticed that I'm wearing a special shirt today, Drawn to be Different. This is Drawings by Trent. And if you've never heard of him, Trent is on TikTok. He's a 24-year-old autistic young man, and he is not very verbal, but what he does is he draws. And people will send in different things for him to kind of mash up. For example, this is a tiger and an elephant. They might say, have a turtle and a giraffe. Whatever it is, he will draw it, and I'll put a little off here to the side to kind of show you. But I am just mesmerized by him and the way that his mind works, because it's like he can see the whole picture already right on the spot, and he starts to draw from a spot where it would be difficult for me. It wouldn't be where I would start, and I wouldn't be able to do it anyway. But he just does such a great job. If you haven't, check it out. Check out drawingsbytrent.com. His parents are basically helping him to do this so that he can raise funds and help take care of him once they are gone. And so it's a great way to support. You can buy one of his drawings. You can buy a shirt like this, anything like that. But the main thing, though, that I want to talk about today is that we truly are all drawn different. We all have different talents, different way of seeing things, different ways of doing things. And it doesn't mean that one is right and one is wrong. It simply means that they are different. And friends, that's the same for you and me. I know that I probably seem different to a lot of my peers, my other pastor friends, just in how I perceive and live out my call. But again, it's not better, it's not worse, it's just different. And you know what? No matter what you are doing to live out your call, it doesn't have to be inside the church. It doesn't have to be a professional ministry role. It doesn't even have to be on Sunday morning. If God has called you to, use whatever your gifts and talents are, wherever you are, and you're doing it, then you're living up to the calling that he has in your life. I know people that they have great gifts and they're teachers. I know people that they have organizational gifts, and they help take care of people's homes and finances and so forth. I know people that are very talented when it comes to music. And so, they could lead something on Sunday morning, or they could simply go and maybe play the piano or sing for people in the nursing home and just brighten their day. Whatever it is that God has kind of formed you as, use it for the Lord. We don't all want to be the same. We all have Imago Dei, the image of God, imprinted in us. We are all part of Christ's body, but we are different members. We do things differently. We have different personalities. We have different likes and dislikes. Sometimes we have different politics, we have different stances, but as long as Christ is first and foremost in our life, as long as we are connecting with Him on a daily basis, as long as we are using those gifts and skills that He has given to us, not just for our own selfish gain, but to bring glory to Him, we're living out His calling. And so I just want to encourage you today, be you. The God that, or the way that God intended you to be, the you that God intended you to be. You know, you don't have to be like me. I don't have to be like you. But if we both seek to be more like Christ and more like who God had originally created us to be, then we're doing well. And so let's work on that together. Let's encourage one another. Let's look for those special things about how each one of us is drawn. And you know what? Tell someone, let them know today, how special they are and how thankful you are for maybe a gift or skill they have or how you see them living it out. There's so much criticizing going on nowadays and division and everything else. Let's change the tide. Find something to compliment someone on. Find a way to be positive. Find a way to encourage someone, whether it's in person, whether it's here on social media, whether it's in your church, whether it's in your workplace. But live out the calling God has placed on you and encourage others to live out the calling God has placed on them. Have a great week. Goodbye.